What if I told you that the reason you can't get ahead financially has nothing to do with your budget, your income, or even your spending habits? What if the real problem is locked in your subconscious mind and you could literally smell your way to financial freedom? I know that sounds completely insane, but stick with me for the next 8 minutes because I'm about to share with you something specific I used, a combination of aromatherapy and hypnotherapy to pay off over $100,000 of debt in 6 months after being stuck in the same financial pattern for years. And no, this isn't some woo woo nonsense. I've been working in the finance and insurance industry since 1987, so I know the numbers. But what I discovered is that all the financial knowledge in the world means nothing if your subconscious is sabotaging you. Here's what nobody is talking about. In personal finance, your money problems aren't actually money problems, they're nervous system problems. Think about it. When you check your bank account and it's lower than expected, what happens in your body? Your heart races, your breathing gets shallower, your stomach drops. That's your nervous system going into flight or fight mode. And when you're in this state, you can't make rational decisions. You're operating from fear, scarcity, and survival. That's when you make impulse purchases and avoid looking at your finances or sabotage your own success. Hi, I'm Lisa Jenning, your wealth activator and independent insurance broker. I help divorced mompreneurs align their back-end financials so that their P&L matches their bank accounts and they can multiply the money that they currently have. For decades, I watched clients who know exactly what to do with their money, but they just couldn't do it consistently. They'd create budgets and break them. They'd set savings goals and find excuses to spend the money. They'd start investing and then panic, selling at the worst time possible. The missing piece wasn't more financial education. It was healing the nervous system and rewriting the subconscious programming that was keeping them stuck. That's when I discovered the power of combining aromatherapy with hypnotherapy to create what I call the smell of money, scent anchored financial transformation. So let me be completely transparent with you. Despite working in finances for over 35 years, I found myself drowning in over $100,000 worth of debt. Credit cards, personal loans, you name it. I knew all the strategies. I could create budgets in my sleep. I understood compound interest better than most financial advisors, but I kept making the same self sabotaging choices over and over again. The breakthrough came when I realized that every time I tried to tackle my finances, I was flooded with the same emotions I felt as a child when money was discussed in my household: the anxiety, the shame, the feeling of never being enough. That's when I started experimenting with using specific essential oils during hypnotherapy sessions focused on money healing. The combination was absolutely transformative. And here's why it works. Your olfactory system is directly connected to your limbic brain, which controls emotions and memory. When you pair a specific scent with positive financial programming, you create what neuroscientists call a scent anchor. Every time you smell that scent afterward, it instantly triggers the new empowered financial mindset instead of the old fear based patterns. Within 18 months of implementing this approach, I had completely eliminated my debt and completely transformed my relationship with money. Now, I know some of you are thinking this sounds too simple or too strange to work, but there's real science behind this approach. Research from the Rockefeller University shows that we can remember smells with 65% accuracy after a year compared to only 50% accuracy for visual memories after just 3 months. This is why a certain perfume can instantly transform you back into your grandmother's house, or why the smell of fresh chocolate chip cookies makes you feel safe and loved. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. So when you combine the sensory anchor of a specific scent with hypnotic programming that rewrites your money story, you're literally rewriting your brain's neural pathways. Here's how it works in practice. During a hypnotherapy session, while your conscious mind is relaxed and your subconscious is open to suggestion, you inhale a specific essential you inhale essential oil blend. We then install new beliefs about money, success, and your worthiness to receive abundance. The oil becomes anchored to these new empowering beliefs. So later, when you're about to make a financial decision, you simply inhale that same scent and it automatically triggers your new abundant mindset instead of your old scarcity programming. My clients consistently report feeling a sense of calm, clarity, and confidence around money that they've never experienced before. The results speak for themselves. One client told me, I feel a sense of calm. I've never had money before. Another said, that was amazing. I took a lot in and I feel the oils really helped. But my favorite response was from Sarah, who said, I have felt a shift in myself. It reminds me that everything is going to be okay and I'm on the right path to success and I don't need to worry. That's the power of this approach. It's not just about changing your financial behaviors, it's about fundamentally shifting your nervous system's response to money so that you can operate from a place of calm, confidence instead of fear and scarcity. When you're in that state, making empowered financial choices becomes natural and automatic. You stop self sabotaging because you're no longer operating from a wounded place. The beautiful thing is that once you establish this new neutral pathway, it becomes stronger every time you use it. Your money confidence actually compounds just like your investments. Now, you might be wondering how you can start implementing this in your own life. The key is combining the right essential oils with targeted hypnotic programming that addresses your specific money blocks. Different scents work for different people, but some of the most effective oils for financial transformation include bergamot for confidence, frankincense for wisdom and clarity, and wild orange for abundance and joy. The process involves identifying your specific money blocks, selecting the right oil blend for your situation, and then using guided hypnotherapy sessions while anchoring the new programming to your chosen scent. This isn't something you do once and forget about it. It's a practice that deepens over time, creating lasting transformation at the subconscious level. Remember, your current financial reality is simply a reflection of your internal programming. Change the programming, you'll change the results. If this resonates with you and you're ready to break free from the money blocks that have been keeping you stuck, I want to invite you to join Inhale to Receive. It's my exclusive Telegram event where I'll be sharing the exact process I use to eliminate my debt and completely transform my money story. You'll get access to the specific oil blends, the hypnotherapy techniques, and the step-by-step system that helped hundreds of people create lasting financial transformation. The link is in the description below, and don't wait on this because your future self is counting on the decision you make right now. And if this video opened your eyes to a completely new way of thinking about money, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Remember, your financial freedom isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. It's about rewiring the programming that controls those numbers because it doesn't matter how much money you have, it's what you do with it.